Adam Gase and Rex Ryan AP, Getty Images. Is this too soon for Adam Gase? If it is too soon, then it'll spell DOOM to the Jets, Jets. Amid the predictable avalanche of negativity emanating from a large portion of Jets fans, here are some questions that no one has answers to that loom right now for Gase as he embarks on this next chapter for both him and the Jets. Would Gase, after being fired just days ago, have been better off being forced to take a step back for a year or so and work as a coordinator again before jumping right back into the deep end of the head coaching pool? Would Gase, whose reputation as Dolphins head coach the past 3 years has been his cocksure, if arrogant, nature, have been better off being humbled for a period of time instead of being handed the keys to the new boss's Ferrari 15 minutes after having them taken away by his previous boss? Would some time away from being a head coach have allowed Gase to reflect on the things he didn't do well the past 3 seasons with Miami and the things he believes he could do better to make him a better coach for his next opportunity? Because of how swiftly things have happened for Gase, who has been hired to replace the fired Todd Bowles, there's a distinct danger that, with no time to reflect on his mistakes and no time to have been humbled, he enters this Jets job without having properly grown from his previous job. If Gase comes to the Jets and believes his shtick doesn't stink, that he did all the right things with the Dolphins and he's going to do the same things here, that's not going to benefit him or the Jets. There's a lengthy list of head coaches who have jumped directly from a job they were fired from to the next job without having had to take a step or two back to reflect, and they've rapidly flamed out in that second job. Rex Ryan is the poster child for that syndrome. After coaching the Jets for 6 seasons before being fired in 2014, Ryan was offered the Buffalo head coaching job so quickly it was as if the Bills thought they were pursuing a hybrid of Vince Lombardi, Bill Walsh and Bill Parcells. Ryan took the same bravado act that had grown tired in New York and brought it to Buffalo. It took astute Bills fans very little time to sift through the BS and turn on him. Ryan went to playoff-less 8-8 his first year and didn't even make it through his second year in Buffalo before being fired with a game remaining in the 2016 season. Would Ryan have been a better head coach the second time around had he not taken the Buffalo job 5 minutes after being fired by the Jets? Probably. Sometimes maybe it can be what the doctor ordered, taking a step away for a year, former Panthers, Broncos and Bears head coach John Fox said Thursday on ESPN's Michael Kay show. Giants head coach Pat Shurmur went 9-23 as the Browns head coach from 2011-12 before he was fired. Shurmur then served as the Eagles offensive coordinator from 2013-16 and the Vikings offensive coordinator in 2017, before the Giants hired him a year ago. After a 5-11 season in 2018, Shurmur remains a work in progress in his second head coaching stint. But upon the Giants hiring him last January, Shurmur was adamant about how valuable his time in between head coaching jobs was. "I think in Cleveland, I wish I knew then what I know now," Shurmur said. "When you're doing anything for the first time, there's things that happen that you adjust to. Once you've done it before, you have the resources and you've made those decisions. You've done the things that you say, if I do that again, I'll never do that again. I learned that." The Jets have to hope that with no time to reflect and reboot, Gase will quickly learn from some of his missteps with Miami, whether it be his reported rifts with some of his players and abrasiveness with the team owner or his combative attitude in press conferences. There's no question that, after 4 seasons of sameness from the monotone Bowles and the same maddening mistakes being made by his players, the Jets are in need of an infusion of energy. Gase should immediately provide that. The Jets just have to hope this hasn't come too soon for him.